Y'all ready to dance it? Hey, thanks for inviting your followers. Hello, Miss Star Marie. Don't y'all love Donna Summer? All right. I gotta cut this off or else I'm just gonna dance the whole time. Hey, 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 Miss Sarabelle. Hi from Australia. How are y'all doing? I wanna know, on a scale from 1 to 10, how awesome was your day? 10 is just the best possible awesome day. Hey there, Laura. An April, a 5, a 2, a 9, 6, 4, 7, 9, 11. I like that, Huff Carrie. 8, 7, 8, 5, 8, 8. All right, if you're just joining in, I asked, scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, how good or awesome was your day? 2. I don't like that answer. It is super, I'm in Texas and it is very super hot here, so you will see my hair blowing because the fan is on me, which helps. 10, I like that, Jill Parks. Awesome. So I was holding up some awesome Monopoly money. My name is Alana Bookout, and the network marketing profession changed my life. I am on a mission to help inspire and motivate others to pursue and succeed in the network marketing business. After all, encouraging others is a passion of mine. So if you are new to Periscope and you want to know more about network marketing and be inspired and encouraged, click on this man right here and make sure you're following me. Again, if you're new, tap on the screen so that you can show me your, it's like social currency, these hearts. So if you like what I'm saying, press the heart button. If you don't like what I'm saying, you can leave. You got the freedom there. Thank you. Thank you, Castle. Sorry, it disappears. So, all right, this topic for today is poverty mentality. So some of you may or may not have heard of this before, but how is the poverty mentality affecting your business? And furthermore, are you throwing God under the bus? I'm going to tie this all in together and see what you think. So money is the root of evil, right? Wrong. It is not the root of evil. The love of money can be very evil, but money itself can be awesome. The problem is many people have this poverty mentality, and so I want to tackle that right now. Do you have thank you, Peace, Love, Essentials, I love that. Do you have a negative association with the wealthy? So maybe you see somebody that's wealthy and you automatically, assume some negative thoughts, some, stinking thinking starts clouding your mind. Are you repelling money is another question to think about, which is a pretty interesting thing if you dive into that. Are you out there just in your job so that you can just cover your bills? You're just making enough money to cover your bills. That will never grow your wealth. Yes, I want more money too, Village Ann, and I'll tell you why. But first I want to give you 3 reasons or 3 signs that you have a poverty mentality. And I also want to let you know why poverty mentality is so destructive. Why is that? Donna Parto says, it tempts us to sit back as spectators to our own destiny. We believe everything that happens to us is the result of outside forces, and therefore we have no control. If your business isn't prospering like you thought it would or that like you want it to, many of you throw God under the bus. Whether you're a believer or not, it's a lot of times people say it's just your destiny or it was just God's will, so you take no responsibility for the choices and the actions that you do. You just say, it's not working out, therefore, just wasn't part of the plan, and hey, Alana Banana, and you just throw God under the bus. So it is time for us to take responsibility of our actions. Here are the 3 signs that you have poverty mentality. Number 1, blame game. How many of you out there blame somebody else or something else for the lack of success that you have? So maybe you're blaming the economy. The economy is going down and therefore my business must go down. Maybe you are blaming, when you're in network marketing, how is this affecting? You're blaming your upline. Well, I don't have a supportive upline, or my upline's not close, or my upline's not pursuing the business and I get no help from them. Maybe you're blaming don't buy into this BS. I'm so glad you said that, Thomas. Are you a troll? I would love for you to make another comment. Go right ahead. Maybe you're blaming your downline. The downline's not performing as much as you want it to. They're not, they're not going out there and, teaching classes or doing one-on-ones and whatnot. Maybe in your company, or if you're in our company, oh, I really want him to come up again. Please message everything you want to say, Thomas. Go right ahead. So in our company, we've had a lot of, late issues with the FDA compliance. Are you using that as the blame? Are you blaming that for maybe the lack of success that you have? That's a big issue that we do. We blame others. Is it always something or someone else that you're blaming? So how do you do the reverse of that? Well, stop blaming and accept the responsibility, okay? Number 2, justify. Saying that you don't really care. Money is not really a concern of mine. I cannot tell you how many times I will be in a business one-on-one with somebody or teaching a business class, and somebody will say, oh, it has nothing to do, okay, here. Thank you. When Thomas and other trolls come in, I gotta bring out the troll referee, and they will block your hiney tail, okay? Otherwise, why are you even coming in here when you just want to troll around? This isn't your topic for sure. So, all right, getting back to number 1 was blaming, and you need to accept the responsibility for yourself. Number 2 is justifying it. So it doesn't really matter to me. So back to that was that in business one-on-ones or in classes, when I'm talking about why are you, pursuing this as a business, and people will say, oh, it has nothing to do with money. If I make money, that's okay. But they are afraid to accept the money, okay? That is justifying it. They're saying they don't need the money. And here's a problem that I want to say with that. If you don't care about money, or you say you don't care about money, it kind of makes me roll my eyes. I'm being so honest. Just don't block me. Hey, honey, there's my husband right there. If you click on or say something else, babe, if he comments again, make sure you're following him. If you are in our business, we're going to be talking a lot more about our company, specifically only on his Periscope handle on there. Book out one. Make sure you're following him. On my handle, I talk about network marketing and encouragement and all of that in general, not company specific. So back to justifying. You cannot save the world broke. Can I get an amen for that? Because the people that say, it's not about the money. Okay, seriously, give me a break. Yes, it is about the money. Even the most selfless people out there. If you want to be a missionary, if you want to start a church, if you want to do fun things for yourself, I mean, I don't care what it is, but even the most selfless things, like build an orphanage or be a missionary or build a church or whatever those are, you cannot do that without money. Okay? I love all the amens. I love all the hearts. Thank you so much. If you are joining us, we are talking about the 3 signs that you have poverty set mentality or poverty mentality. So here are 2 scriptures. First one, Proverbs 13:18. Whoever disregards discipline comes to poverty and shame. Are you disciplined in your everyday actions? Are you taking steps to be successful? Or are you sitting back in the chair waiting for God to just put success in your lap? And if he doesn't put success in your lap, do you throw him under the bus and say, it wasn't his will? Number 2, Proverbs 14:23. All hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. So those are just two out of, you can read all of Proverbs and get way more on hard work. We are supposed to go out there and work. So don't just wish it, hope it, and justify it. All right. So the opposite of justifying it is you do care. Stop saying you don't care about money. You should care about money. What do you want to do good in the world with the money? All right, so the first two steps or first two signs of poverty set mentality was blame game, and justification. You're justifying. Number 3 is complaining. I think this is the biggest one that we all probably have a fault in. I know that I can complain just like anybody else. Here is something crazy. Stanford University actually did a study that 30 minutes, I always love how my hair will just like, I should just have it in weird places here. Stanford did a study that 30 minutes of complaints, whether you're the one complaining or you're the one receiving the complaint, 30 minutes per day, it says it basically peels back the neurons in our hippocampus, if I'm even saying that right. That's the part of the brain for problem solving and cognitive function. So just 30 minutes a day of either listening to complaints or complaining yourself is damaging your brain, okay? Crazy. So complain, complain, complain. What do you do when you're complaining? You're focused on the negatives. And what are negatives? I always say negatives are like seed weeds. They're weed seeds, I should say. I always say that backwards. And what do we know about weeds? They grow fast and they spread all over the place. So if you are complaining and you're negative Nelly all the time, your mind's going to be completely, just flooded with those weeds. All right. So what can you do in reverse of that is focus on the positive. So what were the 3 things? If you're just tuning in, it is poverty set mentality and how this affects your network marketing business. So are you blaming others for your lack of success? Are you justifying your success or the lack thereof, saying, I don't really care about money? Number 3, you're complaining. So it's always a complaint about something. Something's out of stock. So-and-so's not, doing whatever. And it's the complain game. Again, you've got the blame and the complain. If you feel like you struggle with this is a fantastic book. Look how thin this thing is. You can read this in literally like 15 minutes. This is by Brian Carruthers. Go ahead and take a screenshot if you want. Making My First 10 Million. Here's something, another sign that you have poverty set mentality. If you read the title of this, Making My First 10 Million, and you think, oh, I don't know about that. That sounds kind of evil, or like some people just have this automatic, they're not sure because it's based on the title. That's another sign that you have the poverty mentality. There is nothing wrong with making your first 10 million. That's awesome. What are you going to do with that 10 million to change the world? What are you going to do to put your, go out there and do some good? Making My First 10 Million, great book. I want to say this just for a second. Poor is a condition. Broke is a situation. Okay? How many of you have said, I'm poor? Or please don't ever refer to yourself as poor. The poor are the people who are going to be in the poverty set mentality for life. They are never going to allow themselves to think outside of that. They're going to blame it on their family history, their race, what part of town they live in. They're going to put all these parameters on it saying that's what they're blaming. They're going back to the blame game. Broke. I've been broke. I've never been poor. I've been broke where we had no money, but yet I knew I could still make money and I was still determined to go out there and change my life. So poor is a condition. Broke is a situation. Fix your situation before it becomes a condition. I want to leave you with this last quote, Joyce Meyer. You can be pitiful or you can be powerful, but you cannot be both. So I want to ask you right now, do you want to go through the rest of your life being pitiful or powerful? I feel like I need to hold up my Monopoly money and we need to sing like, I want to be a billionaire, right? Something. Y'all are having so much fun with those hearts. I'm so glad. Aw, I love you, honey. Words do matter. Thank you, Kirby. Thank you, Georgia. Georgia? Yes? Hey, Miss Erin. It's a kombucha hour. Do y'all know? Okay, so again, if you're not following my husband, you're going to miss out on us talking specifically about our company and the products we have. And we mentioned last night our new favorite drink, and I can't stop drinking that today. So, where can I purchase the YL edition of 5-Year Career? Go to, what is the book? Hold on. It is, go to blissbusiness.com. No matter what company you're in, go to blissbusiness.com and you can find whatever company you're in, you can find the addition to your company if it is available. Okay, and this one right here, does it tell me where to get this? I thought it did. Right here, go to makingmyfirst10million.com. Okay? So recap for those of you that joined us. Are you in a poor mentality and you are blaming others for your lack of success? You are justifying your situation, saying it's really not your fault. It's just kind of what cards you're dealt. And are you complaining about the situations that you're in? If you say yes to any degree to those, you very well could be stuck in this poverty mindset. So I want you to dig yourself out of that mindset, create some goals, focus on the positives, take responsibility for your own actions, and go out there and make some money. Be successful and then turn around and do some amazing things with that money. That is my challenge to you. All right, later tonight, my husband and I will be doing a Q&A with DNA on his Periscope handle, and it will be specifically about the business side of our company. So what if you don't have the mindset, but your spouse, what if you do, but is not on the same page? If you don't have the mindset and your husband, I'm not sure, yes, follow me on that right there. Anyway, on his handle tonight, we will be answering questions specifically about the business side of our company. But again, follow me if you would like to continue to get motivation, encouragement, education, some training on network marketing in general. So this was awesome. This was awesome. Thanks for the hearts. And remember the question I asked in the very beginning when I said, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good has your day been? So for those of you that were answering 2, 3, 4, 5, what are you focused on today? Are you focused on just the negatives? How about making a list of the positive things? You woke up today. That's a blessing. Do you have family members around you that are happy and healthy and well? That's a blessing. Did you have food on your table? That's a blessing. Do you have a roof over your head? That's a blessing. Do you have a job that is paying you money? Whether you hate it or not, that's a blessing. So I want you to reevaluate the number you gave me in the beginning. For those of you that said 9 and 10 and 11, one of you went above the scale and said 11. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I want to hear. Spread the positivity in your mind and stop the stinking thinking. I hope that you will be on later tonight, and I wish you some positive thoughts for the rest of your day. Go out there and conquer the world. We'll see you next time.